Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back. Actually, all these days, for a few days, I was absent, right? I also have some privilege to keep an absent. Okay, I am back with a new chapter of English, NCERT syllabus, class 10, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. It's an autobiography of Nelson Mandela. Actually, what are atrocities he has faced all these years. For 30 years, he has stayed in the jail. Everybody is aware of it. And he was the first black to be the president of the country, right? So, not wasting the time, let us go back. Again, I always say we should not waste time. And as it is, a lot of time is wasted, right? So, let us start our chapter according to the syllabus, which is literate in the textbook. Right? Come on, let's start. Actually, it's a small brief about Nelson Mandela, who was the first first black president, in fact, of South Africa. He became the first black after a long struggle of 30 years with the whites. Everybody is aware of it. South Africa was under slavery, with the white people have made black or South Africa the slave, and they were treated very badly by the whites. This is not a new thing for the whole world now. So here I would like to initially read some small paragraph of introduction which is given by the author about who the Nelson Mandela was. Right? Let us start. Okay? Come on. Nelson Mandela has become South Africa's first black president after more than 30 centuries. 3 centuries. 3 centuries, beta? 3 centuries. Right? So, 1 century everybody is aware of. So, 300 years of white rule. Mr. Mandela's African National Congress, which is also known as ANC. Right? It is a short form of any political party. Won 252 of 400 seats. Elections in those days was really a tough job because democracy, to speak about democracy itself was a great word. You understand? To speak about democracy, to speak about my country, to speak about my rule, to speak about my own system of administration, management. It was a great thing, and in those days this was done by Mr. Nelson Mandela, and yes, every country and slowly and gradually became free, right? So, democratic elections of South African history. The inauguration ceremony, everybody is aware of it. What is inauguration ceremony? Took place in the Union Building Amphitheatre in Pretoria. Today, attended by politicians and dignitaries from more than 140 countries. Because see beta, unless and until you don't reach any position, everybody is knowing struggle is the part and parcel of the life, right? Without struggle, life cannot happen. But till the time you are struggling, nobody is going to come behind you and nobody is going to tell you that yes, your struggle is very nice and all those things, all good goody words. Nobody is going to speak to you. But once you succeed, once you reach to a destination after a long struggle, then everybody is going to come and clap their hands. राइट जब ज़रूरत होती है ना तब कोई खड़ा नहीं रहता है, तब हमको हमारे लिए खड़ा रहना है. वी हैव टू वर्क फॉर आवर सेल्व्स. Yes, so we have to always be motivated. We never have to lose the hope. Yes, every problem is having some or the other solution, but keep on going. Yes, you have to remember that. Don't get afraid of the problems which are coming, because problems makes you more hard. Right? Now, the inauguration was in the Pretoria's amphitheatre. 100 dignitaries and bureaucrats and all the high politicians attended from 140 countries attended his inauguration ceremony. Never again will this beautiful land experience the oppression of one by another. See, every time in my previous lectures also I have always told one thing. We all have to be human first. वी आर ह्यूमन फर्स्ट, हम इंसान पहले है, फिर बाद में हम कोई रिलीजन से फॉलो करते हैं, फिर बाद में हम कोई कास्ट से फॉलो करते हैं और लास्ट में हम कोई कलर से फॉलो करते हैं. No, we are not black, we no racism, no casteism, no nationalism, nothing. First is what? We are human. Right? So oppressed by one or one over other, one by another. Means in those days, after Nelson Mandela's long fight, after the long fight, he was initially, when the fight started, why one person struggles with other, why one person fights with other, the only thing is like they are oppressed, their own rights, their own what is it called, their own that what is human they should get on the land is not given. Right? There is oppression. When they are oppressed, one person is oppressing the other person, maybe for becoming a bureaucrat or maybe for getting the sole and complete power. See, everybody in today's world is fighting or getting in conflicts only for one thing, that is to become powerful. Right? So, power. Yes? Now, never again will this beautiful land experience the oppression of one by another, said Nelson Mandela in his address. When he started the inauguration for the first time, he said, never, this whole world is going to experience this when one person is oppressed by the other. Right? Jubilant scenes. Now, what's the meaning of jubilant scenes? Everything was wonderful. Yes, everything was like mind blowing. Even the color, here you can see that people from the white land were also present, people from the black land were also present, right? But still, see the color, right? Whole world, whole area, the whole amphitheater was looking marvelous, very beautiful, extremely beautiful, with so many different colors. Because people from 140 countries have visited this land, this place. For the first ever time, the land of Africa has seen these vibrant colors. Because the flags were also there, the flags were flowing high in the sky, and the whole area, the whole arena, the whole amphitheater was looking like in rainbow colors. The scenery was mind-blowing. If you read his books now, you will find when the words gives the vision, dear, then the things, when it comes out, props out in front of your eyes, and the things become wonderful. Jubilant scenes on the streets of Pretoria. Pretoria is the name of a place in South Africa. Followed the ceremony with blacks, whites, and colored celebration. I told you just now, the scenario was really mind-blowing. It was beautiful, very beautiful. More than 1 lakh South African men, women, and children of all races. See, every time you remember, whites have created the differences, blacks have never. For you to understand, India is a very good example. They created differences between us. They created difference between black and white. Have we? We have not. We have not treated them as different people. To have a good colored skin, to have a lustrous skin does not kill the person within you. In yourself, in person as you are a wonderful, marvelous person. You are a wonderful person. Material with your color, class, creed, your beauty, your natural inherited color, or your religion. By birth you may be anything. By birth you may be in the highest caste or the lowest caste. It is immaterial. How good you are in a person, inner sense, that makes the difference. Yes, so that always remember, beta. Yes. Now, everybody was singing and dancing because this was a point. This was a day for which they have thrived. They have worked hard and they have waited for years and years and centuries to get free. Free from what? Free from atrocities. Free from the power block people, like white people, they were power block people, freedom from everything. Because see, what is the definition of freedom? You don't understand at this stage. You say, okay, fine, हमारा 15 अगस्त आ गया, we have got independence, we are free, yes, उसमें क्या बड़ी, एक छुट्टी मिल गई बस, 15th August एक छुट्टी मिल गई, 26 January छुट्टी मिल गई. But you just remember how people have fought for that one day freedom, how people have dedicated their whole life, lost their whole life just for one day freedom. That day, 15th August, it's having a great importance. Similarly, freedom, that word is very small, freedom, it's very simple word, a very small word, anybody can speak it up. But the point is what? How to get the freedom and what is the value of freedom? टुडे यू मे नॉट फील इट. उसमें क्या है, मम्मी के साथ झगड़ा कर दिया, मुझे आज मुझे ये नहीं मिलता है, मुझे वो नहीं मिलता है, पर वो मिलने के लिए कितनी कोशिश की है, कितना प्रयत्न किया है, वो इस लेसन में आप समझोगे कि हाउ द पीपल हैव फॉट. They give their lives and lives, thousands and thousands, crores and crores of people without their names in the history known by any of the person, without noting their names of any of the people who have dedicated their life, who have lost their life for the freedom. How these people have done their duties just for the sake of freedom, just to keep us free, just to see that dawn in our life. These all lessons we are going to study in this chapter. Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. Because freedom has never ever become easy. Freedom is never easy, has never been easy for any person who was under slavery. Yes? So let us start the chapter.